listeners across the world. Welcome back to the Blaze and Debate podcast, the space where real stories meet real wisdom. I am your host, HPY Revo, and today we have a very, very special guest. In studio with me is a woman whose voice carries the weight of history, resilience, and love. At 75 years old, she has seen generations rise, fall, and rise again. Please help me welcome Gogo Regina Mokoena. Gogo Regina, it's such an honor to have you here. How are you feeling today?
Angyabongam Tanami. I feel blessed, I feel alive, and I am happy to be here to share my story. At my age, you look back and realize that every step, every mistake, every joy had meaning.
Beautiful. And that's why we wanted you here. Our young people, they need voices like yours to guide us. Today, we want to talk about growing up, love, relationships, finding the right partner, marriage, and building a family. Let's start at the beginning, Gogo. Tell us about your childhood and what growing up was like.
Growing up was very different back then. I was born in 1950 in a small village in the Free State. Life was simple, but also very hard. We didn't have much, no electricity, no running water. We walked long distances to fetch wood and water. But the beauty of it? We grew up in a community where everyone was your parent. If you misbehaved in the streets, any elder could discipline you. Respect was not something you negotiated. It was part of our blood. We were also raised to work from a young age. Girls cooked, cleaned, helped with farming, while boys took care of cattle. That built responsibility. Today, I see many children grow without that foundation, and it shows.
That sounds very different. From now, Gogo, how about love and relationships? When did you start learning about those?
Love. You see, in our time, love was not like today with phones and internet. It was innocent. You would see a boy at church or at the river, and if he liked you, he would greet respectfully. No rushing. We were taught that a relationship was not about pleasure, but about building a life together. You had to look for character, for discipline, for a man who respected his family and elders. Because if he doesn't respect his mother, he will never respect you.
Powerful words, Gogo. I am getting hot in here. So how did you find the right partner yourself?
I met my husband in church. He was tall, quiet, and hardworking. I didn't fall in love with his looks, no. I watched how he treated his parents, how he worked in the fields, how he prayed. He came to my family to ask for me. Back then, you don't just date. A man goes to your parents, he shows his intentions, and then lobola discussions begin. That process tested a man's seriousness. It was not always easy. We fought, we struggled. But I knew he was the right man because even in difficult times, he never abandoned his responsibilities.
And once you were married, what was life like, building a family?
Marriage is work, my child. It's not a fairy tale. You learn patience, forgiveness, and sacrifice. In the first years, we had nothing. We lived in a small mud house. Sometimes there was no food, but we built together. I sold vegetables. He worked in the mines. Slowly, we managed to send our children to school. I raised 5 children, 2 girls, 3 boys. And let me tell you, motherhood is the hardest job. To build a family, you need 3 things. Respect between husband and wife, communication. Don't keep secrets, talk openly. Commitment. When you start, you don't give up at the first challenge.
Wow, that's deep. Many young couples today struggle with relationships and marriage. What advice would you give to someone looking for love and thinking about building a family?
I will say this. Don't rush. Know yourself before you choose a partner. If you are broken inside, marriage will not fix you. Secondly, choose values over looks. A beautiful face can betray you, but a good heart will carry you through storms. What is a good heart? A good heart is one of its kind, not after materials, looks, and money. No pretending, no hesitation, true dedication with inspiration others. The one who have compassion for others and respecting nature, like taking care of animals, trees, and flowers, those are the element of a good heart. Many ignore that. And lastly, please listen to this. Build, don't just consume. Today, people want ready-made partners with money and cars. No, build together. That way the bond is strong because you both sacrifice to get there.
Gogo, your words are medicine. And me listening to you right now, I am inspired and you're right about everything you said. Is there one lesson about life and love that you want the world to remember from your journey?
Yes, Love is not just a feeling, it is a decision every day. Marriage is not about perfection, it's about commitment. And family is the only true wealth. You can lose money, jobs, houses, but if your family stands, you are rich.
That's powerful, Gogo. Thank you for blessing us with your story, your wisdom, and your time. We hope to see you again. Gogo, know that you're welcome here. Much love. To our listeners, remember these words: respect, communication, and commitment. That's how you build not just relationships, but legacies. Until next time, this has been Blaze and Debate Podcast. I'm your host, HPY Revo. See you on the next episode with Gogo Regina, signing out. Peace.